Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Jake. Doing a live stream. I gotta post these mix videos coming up. I've been slacking, but this is a Roddy Ricch type. Well, it's his actual beat. I think it was I don't think this is the exact instrumental to Die Young, but it's a really good recreation of it. And the guy that did the track, Shakur, he's got some really nice hooks. And so this is going to be the live stream of the mix. And then at some point I'm going to go back and do an actual video breaking it down. And if people want to watch the full mix, they can. They can watch this live stream. So if you're coming from the mix video, welcome. Please share, subscribe, tell your friends. If you need any mixing or mastering, hit me up, sidedoormedia.email@gmail.com, or go to sidedoormediastudios.com and you can message me through there. Reasonable rates. Anyway, let's get into it. Don't have a ton of time.
This that hot boy shit. They tell me cool down, but I get hotter. Go hard in the pain like Waka Flocka. Strictly in the cash, I need a doctor. All about my money like a robber. They tell me cool down, but I get hotter. Hot boys around like some shotters. Real life playing cops and robbers. Ain't worried about no problems, we some solvers. Yeah, and I got blue flag on my left gripping. Yeah, and I got hot boys to my left tripping. Yeah, and they this that hot boy shit. This that hot boy. They tell me cool down, but I get hotter. Go hard in the pain like Flocka. Strictly in the cash, I need a doctor. All about my money like a rock. They tell me all about my money like a robber. They tell me cool down, but I get hotter. Hot boys around like some shotters. Real life playing cops and robbers. Get hotter. Go hard in the pain like Waka Flocka. Strictly in the cash, I need a doctor. All about my money like a robber. They tell me cool down, but I get hotter. Hot boys around like some shotters. Real life playing cops and robbers. Ain't worried about no problems, we some solvers. They tell me cool down, but I get hotter. The pain like Waka Flocka. Strictly.
What we're doing right now is just cleaning up. I'm trying something a bit different with auto-tune. I'm going to try to clean up the vocals some and then send it through the auto-tune. Before, I would put auto-tune first. So I'm just going to clean up the vocals because we're going to do auto-tune on this song.
They tell me cool down. All about my money like a robber. They tell me cool down, but I get hotter. Hot boys around like some shotters. Real life playing cops and robbers. Ain't worried about no problems, we some solvers. They tell me cool down, but I get hotter. Go hard in the pain like Waka Flocka. Strictly in the robber. They tell me cool down, but I get hotter. Hot boy. They tell me cool down, but I get hotter.
And I'm sending this to a Vox track. We're going to clean up more on there too.
They tell me cool down, but I get hotter. Go hard in the pain like Waka Flocka. Strictly in the cash, I need a doctor.
Then I think the pitch was E minor. Let's see.
They tell me cool down, but I get hotter. They tell me cool down.
So I want the effect there, but I don't want it going crazy like that. Usually about here is good for that type of feel.
They tell me cool down, but I get hotter. They tell me cool down, but I get hotter. Go hard in the pain like Waka Flocka. Strictly in the cash, I need a doctor. All about my money like a robber. They tell me cool down, but I get hotter. Hot boys around like some shotters. Real life playing cops and robbers. Ain't worried about no problems with some solvers.
And on the backing, well, not backing, but kind of like well, here, I'll play it.
They tell me cool down, but I get hotter.
So he kind of does like a layer and then like his own personal delay. I like to just switch it up some. I'll crank those all the way up. Just so I have to kind of give it a different feel.
They tell me cool down, but I get hotter. Go hard in the pain like Waka Flocka. Strictly in the cash, I need a doctor. All about my money like a robber. They tell me cool down, but I get hotter. Hot boys around like some shotters. Real life playing cops and robbers. Ain't worried about no problems. Gripping, yeah. And I got hot boys to my left tripping, yeah. And they gon' blow if I say so. Ain't never fold, ain't never told. That's on my soul about KB, I'm gon' blow. Light it up, take a puff, you won't smoke. Big round choppers ready for war Rambo. I pour 4 in my cup. A nigga lit like a bug.
So now I'm going to work on the verse. I got a new compressor that I've been using lately. Acme. This little guy. It's kind of like 1176. There's no threshold. There's just an input gain. Then you have different responses. You can use it just for running signal through it with the amp setting. You have a dry wet. All those cool features I talked about in the last live stream. Just seems like the people Plug-in Alliance team up with, in this case, Brainworks. They, you could get just a regular compressor plug-in and be cool, but you pay a bit more, you get a bit more bells and whistles, and this one is a bit, I really like the sound it gives off.
If I say so, ain't never fold, ain't never told. That's on my soul about KB, I'm gon' blow. Light it up, take a puff, you won't smoke. Big round choppers ready for war Rambo. I pour 4 in my cup. Yeah, and I got blue flag on my left gripping. Yeah, and I got hot boys to my left tripping. Yeah, and they gon' blow if I say so.
And just something I want to make sure people are being aware of is when I'm compressing, you can compress and your output, you could still hear it. But like I said before in a gain staging video, gain staging. I always pronounce that weird. Bring your levels back up to between -18 and -60 B. Just as a rule of thumb, that helps out certain plugins that are, especially plugins that emulate hardware gear. Hardware gear is looking for a signal kind of around that range. It's kind of like its sweet spot, some call it. So even though you might not know why I'm messing with the output, it's because I'm kind of looking at my my meter.
And I got blue flag on my left gripping, yeah. And I got hot boys to my left dripping, yeah. And they gon' blow if I say so. Ain't never fold, ain't never told. That's on my soul about KB, I'm gon' blow. Light it up,
Next, I like going with my SSL type. I need to take this off. Boom. You have been demoted. And put on my my SSL 4000 by BX Brainworks. Cool plugins. And I've said before, I like to do channel strips because if I need to do a gate, I can do it. If I need to do more compression, which I will do, I can do it. If I want to EQ, I can do it, which I will do. This one, I just got the plugin, so I haven't messed with it much. There's some saturation I could do. So, it's kind of a good tool. Kind of saves you on plugin slots, and you can use this while you're tracking. All that.
yeah. And I got blue flag on my left gripping, yeah. And I got hot boys to my left dripping, yeah. And they gon' blow if I say so. Ain't never fold, ain't never told. That's on my soul about KB, I'm gon' blow. Light it up, take a puff, you won't smoke. Big round chopper ready for war, Rambo. I pour 4 in my cup. A nigga lit like a bub. Now these hoes wanna fuck, but I can't love or trust. They tell me, yeah. And I got blue flag on my left gripping, yeah. And I got hot boys to my left dripping, yeah. And they gon' blow if I say so. Ain't never fold, ain't never told. That's on my soul about KB, I'm gon' blow. Light it up, take a puff, you won't smoke. Big round chopper ready for war, Rambo. I pour 4 in my cup. A nigga lit like a bub. Now these hoes wanna fuck, but I can't love or trust. They tell me cool down, yeah. And I got blue flag on my left gripping, yeah. And I got hot boys to my left dripping, yeah. And they gon' blow if I say so. Ain't never fold, ain't never told. That's on my soul about KB, I'm gon' blow. Light it up.
Almost forgot. Try to get a de-esser doing a little bit of action before that second compressor.
If I say so, yeah. And I got blue flag on my left gripping, yeah. And I got hot boys to my left dripping, yeah. And they gon' blow if I say so. Ain't never fold, ain't never told. That's on my soul about KB, I'm gon' blow. Light it up, take a puff, you won't smoke. Big round chopper ready for war, Rambo. Yeah, and I got blue flag on my left, gripping. Yeah, and I got hot boys to my left, tripping. Yeah, and they gon' blow if I say so. Ain't never fold, ain't never told. That's on my soul about KB, I'm gon' blow. Light it up, take a puff, you won't smoke. Big round chopper ready for war, Rambo. I pour 4 in my cup. A nigga lit like a bub. Now these hoes wanna fuck, but I can't love or trust. They tell me cool down, yeah, and I got blue.
I'm going to take out some more of the low end, but I'll probably do that on the aux channel for the whole vocal bus. Because I mix this already, I kind of feel like there's a low end that kind of builds up. So I kind of did the mid-range. I always look about 7K. And let's look at the levels.
Tell me cool down, but I get hotter. Go hard in the paint like Waka Flocka. Yeah, and I got blue flag on my left, gripping. Yeah, and I got hot boys to my left, tripping. Yeah, and they gon' blow if I say so. Ain't never fold, ain't never told. That's on my soul about KB, I'm gon' blow. Light it up, take a puff, you won't smoke. Big round chopper ready for war, Rambo. I pour 4 in my cup. A nigga lit like a bub. Now these hoes wanna fuck, but I can't love or trust. They tell me cool down, but I was, yeah, and I got blue flag on my left, gripping. Yeah, and I got hot boys to my left, tripping. Yeah, and they gon' blow if I say so. Ain't never fold, ain't never told.
And then I come in. This track I've been trying to just kind of change my mixing, just tweaking it a bit differently on every stage. So here I'll boost the 10K about 2 dB, but then on my bus I'm gonna crank it to 40 and crank it pretty high to get just a bit more of a cut through, because when you're up there at 40K, it does some stuff to, I believe, the harmonics, because this isn't really, it's audible, but it's not at 40K, and but it's helping me cut through in a way that's pleasing to the ear.
Yeah, and I got blue flag on my left, gripping. Yeah, and I got hot boys to my left, tripping. Yeah, and they gon' blow if I say so. Ain't never fold, ain't never told. That's on my soul about KB, I'm gon' blow. Light it up, take a puff, you won't smoke. Big round chopper ready for war, Rambo. I pour 4 in my cup. A nigga lit like a bub.
After that, I actually boosted it kind of higher. I'm kind of going a different route this time. What do I do next? Yes, I go and I've been using RVox, which is just a regular ass Waves plugin. I'll link the comp and gain. And what I also like about it is the gate on it, in case we need to clean up anything else going on with the signal. We got about 50 minutes. We're gonna have to be quick on this one. But I'm just trying to get those vocals tight, just so that they sit right there. That's what you need. I feel like when I was starting out, I was pretty good at EQing, you know, finding frequencies and whatnot. It was compression that really got to me, because I was just, when I first started, I was using just like one compressor and just smashing it, or not smashing it, but then the vocals are all over the place. So you can see this is my third compressor on the chain, and it just helps the vocals. Like, I don't know why, but when I visualize vocals in my head, I visualize like it is a ball and it's kind of going up and down, and and when it's not compressed, it's really going, but when it's compressed, it's kind of just kind of there in the pocket, just floating. You know, I just pick up on a frequency of the vocals, and it just kind of sits there. But I don't know, that's some trippy shit, I guess.
Yeah, and I got blue flag on my left gripping. Yeah, and I got hot boys to my left tripping. Yeah, and they gon' blow if I say so. Ain't never fold, ain't never told. That's on my soul. About KB, I'm gon' blow. Light it up, take a puff, you won't smoke. Big round chopper ready for war, Rambo. I pour 4 in my cup. A nigga lit like a bub. Now these hoes wanna fuck, but I can't lower a truck. Yeah, and I got blue flag on my left gripping. Yeah, and I got hot boys to my left tripping. Yeah, and they gon' blow if I say so.
I clean these vocals up some, but you can still hear his mouth stuff.
If I say so, ain't never fold, ain't never told. That's on my soul. About yeah, yeah. Why the good die young? Don't wanna die, so I ride with one. Yeah, I had dreams to who, but that all changed when I learned how to shoot. Yeah, I keep the liquor real close. Yeah, cause that's what heal the pain the most. Yeah, if I ever show you love, yeah, you better not ever fuck it up.
Now, I just like, I could put all these plugins on the aux, and sometimes I do that. But, shit, what am I doing? Sometimes I like better control over a single channel. And so, this is how we do it. And then I'm going to go on my main Vox. I'm going to do my dopamine, a bit more EQing, a bit more de-essing. Just yeah, a bit more subtractive EQ and additive EQ, and then a bit of de-essing, just taming it a bit more.
But I can't lower a truck. They tell me cool down, but I get hotter. Go hard in the pain like Waka Flocka. Strictly in the cash, I need a doctor. All about my. But I get hotter. Real life playing cops and robbers. Ain't worried about no problems with some solvers. Yeah, yeah. Why the good die young? Don't wanna die, so I ride with one. Yeah, I had dreams to who, but that all changed when I learned how to shoot. Yeah, I keep the liquor real close. Yeah, cause that's what heal the pain the most. Yeah, if I ever show you love, yeah, you better not ever fuck it up. Never bite the hand that feeds you. If you a rat, you meet the eagle. Cry wolf, they won't believe. Damn, in the grave they gotta see you now. They tell me how to hide. I got blue flag on my left, gripping, yeah. And I got hot boys to my left, dripping, yeah. And they gon' blow.
And some of these mixing moves I'm making, you're probably like, how does he know to do that? This track, you know, I'll bring stuff out to the car and listen to, or take it home, listen to on a different pair of speakers, and come back and make a few more. Like the second layer of EQing and soothe and the de-essing, I didn't originally have, but when I started listening on these other systems, the high end wasn't there. I'm still going to do an additive EQ, so I need to do more additive EQ. And then what was there was there was a bit of harshness to it. So, and you know, you're never done learning. You're never done getting your ears trained. So go on and listen to stuff on different speakers and try to remember how that sound correlates to the sound on your speakers, and just keep working at it till your ears get there.
Hard in the pain like Waka Flocka. Strictly in the cash, I need a doctor. All about my money like a robber. They tell me cool down, but I get hotter. Hot boys around like some shotters. Real life playing cops and robbers. Ain't worried about no problems with some solvers. Yeah, yeah. Why the good? Some solvers. Some solvers. Some solvers. Some solvers. Yeah, some solvers. Cops and robbers. Ain't worried about no problems with some solvers. Yeah, yeah. Why the good die young? Don't wanna die, so I ride with one. Yeah, I had dreams to hoop, but that all changed when I learned how to shoot. Yeah, I keep the liquor real close. Yeah, cause that's what heal the pain the most. Yeah, if I ever show you love, yeah, you better not ever fuck it up. Never bite the hand that feeds you. If you a rat, you meet the eagle. Cry wolf, they won't believe you. Damn, in the grave they gotta see you now. They tell me cool down, but I get hotter. Go hard in the pain like Waka Flocka. Strictly in the cash, I need a doctor. All about.
Alright. We might not be able to get the automation, but you've seen past videos where I'll do a delay and have it muted, then unmute it for certain words. I do it on the verses, but let us go to reverb. Well, let's start with our width. And with, we like to do our doubler, don't we? Let's just get all our plugins set real quick. Just a regular ass default on that. Oh, and then I had a flanger on the chorus. We'll do that some. Delay 1 is always my H delay. With the preset Rap Vox, no analog. And because our BPM is at 158, so that's double speed. So we're going to slow this down. And then our reverb, little plate. Let me change this up on the little plate. I think that will work. Add our pre-delay to it, which is a delay, I think 1/32 is what I do. Then we add a bit more of harmonics with the distortion and decapitator. I use the Ampex. Make it a bit brighter. Put the drive like 5, 6, you know, but play with it. I kind of just know from doing this all the time. This is about 10, then we 3 seconds. Let's go to 2.5.
All about my money like a robber. They tell me cool down, but I get hotter. Hot boys around like some shotters. Real life playing cops and robbers. Ain't worried about no problems with some solvers. Yeah, and I got blue flag on my left, gripping. Yeah, and I got hot boys to my left, tripping. Yeah, and they gon' blow if I say so. Ain't never fold, ain't never told. That's on my soul. About KB, I'm gon' blow. Light it up, take a puff, you won't smoke. Big round choppers ready for war, Rambo. I pour 4 in my cup. A nigga lit like a bub. Now these hoes wanna fuck, but I can't lower a truck. They tell me cool down, but I get hotter. Go hard in the paint like Waka Flocka. Strictly in the cash, I need a doctor. All about my money like a robber. They tell me cool down, but I get hotter. Hot boys around like some shotters. Real life playing cops and robbers. Ain't worried about no problems with some solvers. Yeah, yeah. Why the good die young? Don't wanna die, so I ride with one. Yeah, I had dreams to hoop, but that all changed when I learned how to shoot. Yeah, I keep the liquor real close. Yeah, cause that's what heal the pain the most. Yeah, if I ever show you love, yeah, you better not ever fuck it up. Never bite the hand that feeds you. If you a rat, you meet the eagle. Cry wolf, they won't believe you. Damn, in the grave they gotta see you now. They tell me cool down, but I get hotter. Go hard in the paint like Waka Flocka. Strictly in the cash, I need a doctor. All about my money like a robber. They tell me cool down, but I get hotter. Hot boys around like some shotters. Real life playing cops and robbers. Ain't worried about no problems with some solvers. All about my money like a robber. They tell me cool down, but I get hotter. Hot boys around like some shotters. Real life playing cops and robbers. Ain't worried about no problems with some solvers. Yeah. and I got blue flag on my left gripping, yeah. And I got hot boys to my left tripping, yeah. And they gon' blow if I say so. Ain't never fold, ain't never told. That's on my soul. About KB, I'm gon' blow. Light it up, take a puff, you won't smoke. Big round choppers ready for war, Rambo. I pour 4 in my cup. A nigga lit like a bug. Now these hoes wanna fuck, but I can't love or trust. They tell me cool down, all about my money like a robber. They tell me cool down, but I get hotter. Hot boys around like some shotters. Real life playing cops and robbers. Ain't worried about no problems with some solvers. Yeah, and I got blue flag on my left gripping, yeah. And I got hot boys to my left tripping, yeah. And they gon' blow if I say so. Ain't never fold, ain't never told. That's on my soul. About KB, I'm gon' blow. Light it up, take a puff, you won't smoke. Big round choppers ready for war, Rambo. I pour 4 in my cup. A nigga lit like a bug. Now these hoes want.
Almost forgot dopamine. I love my dopamine.
Yeah, and I got blue flag on my left gripping, yeah. And I got hot boys to my left tripping, yeah. And they gon' blow if I say so. Ain't never fold, ain't never told. That's on my soul. About KB, I'm gon' blow. Light it up, take a puff, you won't smoke. Big round choppers ready for war, Rambo. I pour, yeah, and I got blue flag on my left gripping, yeah. And I got hot boys to my left tripping, yeah. And they gon' blow if I say so. Ain't never fold, ain't never told. That's on my soul. About KB, yeah. And I got blue flag on my, yeah. And I got hot boys to my left tripping, yeah. And they gon' blow if I say so. Ain't never fold, ain't never told. That's on my soul. About KB, I'm gon' blow. Light it up, take a puff, you won't smoke. Big round choppers ready for war, Rambo. I pour, yeah. And I got blue flag on my left gripping, yeah. And I got hot boys, yeah. And I got blue flag on my left gripping, yeah. And I got hot boys to my left tripping, yeah. And they gon' blow.
Trying to get just a wet signal of it to where it's not harsh, and then blend the dry with it, and then get it. The harshness comes in on the compressor of it, and then I'll blend it with the dry signal to my liking, but kind of just work with the wet. It's kind of like with any parallel, because this is kind of like a parallel process. Kind of just mute your dry signal, just get the wet part of the signal the way you want it, sculpt it, then start blending. Don't try to blend them and sculpt them at the same time. You're probably gonna just throw yourself off on what's doing what, and you're gonna have a harder time listening to what you're affecting of the wet signal.
Yeah, and I got blue flag on my left gripping, yeah.
And with that brought the volume louder, so we're gonna bring down the reverb some.
Yeah, and I got blue flag on my left gripping, yeah. And I got hot boys to my left tripping, yeah. And they gon' blow if I say so. Ain't never.
I'm still hearing some of that harshness. Let's throw this all before dopamine.
Yeah, and I got blue flag on my left gripping. Yeah, and I got hot boys to my left tripping. Yeah, and they gon' blow if I say so. Ain't never fold, ain't never tone. That's on my soul. About KB, I'm gon' blow. Light it up, take a puff, you won't smoke. Big round choppers ready for war, Rambo. I pour 4 in my cup. A nigga lit like a bub. Now these hoes wanna fuck, but I can't love a truck, ain't love a truck. They tell me cool down, but I get hotter. Go hard in the pain like Waka Flocka. Strictly in the cash, I need a doctor. All about my money like a robber. They tell me cool down, but I get hotter. Hot boys around like some shotters. Real life playing cops and robbers. Ain't worried about no problem.
So you can see how that smoothed it out. Sometimes you got to play with your signal. Just keep your ears open. For this flanger, I used waves. Right? That's what I used. Where we at? I know I'm looking right at it. And then I was using I think it was the second one. Kind of brought the stereo in. We'll play with it.
They tell me cool down, but I get hot. They tell me,
because I'm looking for a bit of like a bit of dimension, a bit of like 3D-ness or whatever. I don't know what you would, a bit of phasiness, but in a good way.
They tell me cool down, but I get hotter. Go hard in the pain like Waka Flocka. Strictly in the cash, I need a doctor. All about my money like a robber. They tell me cool down, but I get hotter. Hot boys around like some shotters. Real life playing cops and robbers. Ain't worried about no problems, we some solvers. Yeah, yeah. Why the good die young? Don't wanna die, so I ride with one. Yeah, I had dreams to hoop, but that all changed when I learned how to shoot. Yeah, I keep the liquor real close. Yeah, cause that's what heal the pain the most. Yeah, if I ever show you love, yeah, you better not ever fuck it up. Never bite the hand that feeds you. If you a rat, you meet the eagle. Cry wolf, they won't believe you. Damn, in the grave they gotta see you now. They tell me cool down, but I get hotter. Go hard in the pain like Waka Flocka. Strictly in the cash, I need a doctor. All about my money like a robber. They tell me cool down, but I get hotter. Hot boys around like some shotters. Real life playing cops and robbers. Ain't worried about no problems, we some solvers. This that hot boy shit. They tell me cool down, but I get hotter. Go hard in the pain like Waka Flocka. Strictly in the cash, I need a doctor. All about my money like a robber. They tell me cool down, but I get hotter. Hot boys around like some shotters. Real life playing cops and robbers. Ain't worried about no problems, we some solvers. Yeah, and I got blue flag on my left gripping. Yeah, and I got hot boys to my left tripping.
Let's do some delay throws. Yes, we have time. Echo Boy. Should telephone? And like, what I do is I'll just send to it. Let the send stay at full level till I get my sound and delay sounding right, and then I go and do my send level and my automation.
They tell me good. Yeah, and I got blue flag on my left grippin'. Yeah, and I got hot boys to my left drippin'. Yeah, and they gon' blow if I say so. Ain't never fold, ain't never told. That's on my soul about KB, I'm gon' blow. Light it up, take a puff, you won't smoke. Big round chopper, big round wall, Rambo. I pull four in my car. A nigga lit like a bug. Now these hoes wanna fuck, but I can't love. I pull four in my car. I pull four in my car. A nigga lit like a bug. Now these hoes wanna fuck, but I can't love a truck. They tell me cool down. I pull four in my car. A nigga lit like a bug. Now these hoes wanna fuck, but I can't love a truck. They tell me cool. I pull four in my car. A nigga lit like I pull. Yeah, and I got blue flag on my left grippin'. Yeah, and I got hot boys to my left drippin'. Yeah, and they gon' blow if I say so. Ain't never fold, ain't never told. That's on my soul. Yeah, and I got blue flag. Blue flag. Blue flag on my left. Yeah, and I got blue. Yeah, and I got blue flag on my left grippin'. Yeah, blue flag on my left grippin'. Flag on my left, my left grip, my left grippin', my left grippin'. And I got blue flag on my left grippin', yeah. And I got hot boys to my left drippin', yeah. To my left drippin', my left drippin', my left. And I got hot boys to my left drippin', yeah. And they to my left drippin'. I got hot boys to my left drippin', yeah. And I got hot boys to my left drippin', drippin'. To my left drippin', yeah. And they gon' hot boys to my left drippin', yeah. Hot boys to my left drippin', yeah. Boys to my left. And I got hot boys to my left drippin'. And I got hot boys to my left. And I got hot. And I got hot boys to my left drippin', yeah. And I got hot boys to my left drippin'. To my left, to my left, to my left. Yeah, and I got hot boys to my left drippin', yeah. And they gon' blow if I say so. And they gon' blow if I say so. choppers ready for war, Rambo. I pour 4 in my cup. I pour 4 in my cup. A nigga lit like a bub. I pour 4 in my cup. A nigga lit like a bub. Now these hoes wanna fuck, but I can't launch her. They tell me cool down, but I get hotter. Go hard in the lava. Yeah, yeah. Why the good die young? Don't wanna die, so I ride with one. Yeah, I had dreams to who one. Yeah, I had dreams to who, but that all changed when I learned how to shoot. Yeah, I keep the liquor real close. Yeah, cause that's what heal the pain the most. Yeah, if I ever show you love, yeah, you better not ever fuck it up. Never bite the hand that feeds you. If you a rat, you meet the eagle. Never bite the hand that feeds you. If you a rat, you meet the eagle. Cry wolf, they won't believe you. Damn, in the grave they gotta see you now. They tell me cool down.
See, it don't work as good on that second verse. We gotta get in there and get.
Never bite the hand that feeds you. If you hand that feeds you, hand that feeds you, hand that feeds. Never bite the hand that feeds you. If you a rat, you meet the eagle. You meet the eagle. If you a rat, you meet the eagle. Cry wolf, they won't believe you. Damn, in the grave they cry wolf, they won't. Cry wolf, they won't believe. You a rat, you meet the eagle. Cry wolf, they won't believe you. Damn, in the grave they gotta see you now. They tell me cool down, but I get hotter. Go hard in the pain like Waka Flocka. Strictly in the catch, I need a doctor. All about. Never bite the hand that feeds you. If you a rat, you meet the eagle. Cry wolf, they won't believe you. Damn, in the grave they gotta see you now. They tell me. They tell me cool down, but I get hotter. Hot boys around like some shotters. Real life playing cops and robbers. Ain't worried about no problems with some solvers. Yeah, and I got blue flag on my left gripping. Yeah, and I got hot boys to my left tripping. Yeah, and they gon' blow if I say so. Ain't never fold, ain't never told. That's on my soul. About KB, I'm gon' blow. Light it up, take a puff, you won't smoke. Big round choppers ready for war, Rambo. I pour 4 in my cup. A nigga lit like a bub. Now these hoes wanna fuck, but I can't launch her. They tell me cool down, but I get hotter. Go hard in the pain like Waka Flocka. Strictly in the catch, I need a doctor. All about my money like a robber. They tell me cool down, but I get hotter. Hot boys around like some shotters. Real life playing cops and robbers. Ain't worried about no problems with some solvers. Yeah, yeah. Why the good die young? Don't wanna die, so I ride with one. Yeah, I had dreams to who, but that all changed when I learned how to shoot. Yeah, I keep the liquor real close. Yeah, cause that's what heal the pain the most.
I think that's gonna do for this one. I'm not gonna do any mastering.
You better not ever.
The only thing I would change is the mic. I would probably go in with the layer on the chorus. Let me stop this. I'd go in on the layer on the chorus. And maybe just do like a thicker, not a thicker, but a more reverb back layer, background vocals. Just just to kind of spread, like I've talked about before, you have a 3D box, 4 dimension, not, yeah, 3 dimensions, fourth dimension's time. So we can't mix in the fourth dimension yet, but one day, but 3 dimensions. So just to try to take those backing layers and just move them back in the audio field. I am a retard, but just so it gives your main vocals kind of just a better space to sit. That's it. That's it, people. No mastering this time. But also on the main one, I did on here, I did my little track spacer. I sent just the main vocals. I put the side chain from the main vocals of the verse and of the chorus, and just kind of took out some of that 1K to 4K range. I think even a bit higher, just so the vocals don't fight as much with stuff seen in that range frequency wise. And I did mid side, so it's really just affecting, like I said, that little pocket in the middle. You're just making a little nest to put your vocals in, so it can grow up and be a big, beautiful vocal one day. And but mastering, I kind of did what I always do, so you can watch another video for that. Anyway, guys, this is me. This is Sidedoor Media. I am Jake. Please, if you need anything mixed, mastered, even if you need lessons, I'm thinking of a way of doing that through Skype. So one-on-one training I might be doing. I think I'm going to stick. Right now my rates are, it's $35 an hour for no matter what I do. And when I mix a song, I charge 2 hours, but that gives you a mix and master. And so with teaching, it would probably come down to that, $35 an hour. And if you want just a mastering, that's just $35. But that's it. Hope you guys have a good one. Please subscribe, like, all that shit. Anyway, I'm out of here. I'm going to hit stop streaming, but not too soon, because for some reason it cuts me off. Anyway, guys, peace.